Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome to a special presentation of Superman. Uh-oh. And the capture card just broke. Oh, wait. Nope. It's coming back. It's thinking about it. This is based after the Superman animated series on Nintendo GameCube. So, we're gonna talk about Superman. Because some people have some misconceptions about the movie. And some people are spot on about the movie. And there might be a little bit of spoilers. I haven't seen the movie, but I've talked to a lot of people that have been gushing about the film. People on both sides of the political spectrum love the movie, so that tells you something right there. But there are some things that unite fans that they don't like, which might hint at something. But this is the classic video game animated series Superman. So Tim Daly is, of course, reprising his role as Superman. Clancy Brown is Lex Luthor. I don't know who played Jarvis. Dana DeLay is still Lois Lane. She's also Andrea Beaumont. Oh yeah. She's got that kind of self-deceptive voice. Yup. Superman. We've never covered this game on the channel. Never. I've had it for years. Why not? Look at the Fantastic Four game in 2 weeks. Why not Superman? And apparently having the James Gunn Superman on the thumbnail triggered some people. They're like, no, why? It's like, it has to do with, well, let's see, we have almost 800 views already, so... people like... Yeah. Superman! Not Superman 64. Start a new game.
This is the Superman animated series animation stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep, this is the Bruce Timm-verse.
We have now deployed the arsenal, sire. Everything you have specified is in place. It is a brilliant strategy, Master.
The brilliance is in the victory, Cantor. And now it is time to test the capabilities of this Earthman. Even with these weapons, I am curious if this mortal can actually complete his task. The eradication of the last son of Krypton.
How do you like that, Superman?
How do you like this, Metallo?
Tim Daly? Yeah, Tim Daly was great too.
It's an improvement. Is that the best you got?
I can always do better.
Superman cracked there.
Try me.
That was the final moment of the dramatic battle last night between the Man of Steel and the cyborg criminal Metallo. Scientists at Star Labs have successfully detached Metallo's cyborg head from his robot body, and both are now under heavy guard at Stryker's Island. Metallo will be in good company at the maximum security prison, currently home to many of Metropolis's criminal elite, including the infamous Parasite and Livewire.
Ooh. Best Luthor.
Ah, my mysterious benefactor. Those robot schematics were extremely complicated. It took our scientists several weeks to decipher them. But I am pleased with the results so far. Hidden what in Mannheim's warehouse? What on earth are you talking about?
Nothing on Earth, Mr. Luthor. Just a little something to help you dispose of a certain caped problem.
Of course, LexCorp thanks you for all your technical assistance. Maybe we could arrange a more long-term partnership, Mr.
Just think of me as a friend, Mr. Luthor.
No. We do not put a game from 20 plus years ago on hard. That would be like on ultra hard difficulty today. I might not even get through it on normal. I don't know. Try. A day in the life of Superman. apparently James Gunn borrowed a lot of inspiration from this version of Superman.
Oh, wow.
Just a funny thought. I mean, if you want to
Seems like a nice quiet day in Metropolis for a change.
Alright, so we are Superman. Superman has a number of ways to navigate Metropolis. Why not try flying? Hovering and running on the ground. Take off. Push up on the C-stick. To hover, slightly press R. And yeah, that's so let's try to hover in place. There we go, we're hovering. Ah! Much better than Superman 64. And how do we... I guess that's how I fly. Oh. Okay, so how do I fly faster? There we go. Whoa! Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna fly around for a sec, or not. The game's not gonna let me. I'm not able to fly around. Controls are good. Little bit of a blurred frame rate though.
I remember this Metropolis. It's so cool.
Yeah, but this might be a little bit of a spoiler thing here real quick for the Superman movie, but I've talked to a bunch of people. We haven't seen the movie yet, but I've spoken to a lot of people on both sides of the political aisle, and they've assured me that the movie does not have any current day nonsense. All the things that the characters deal with in their universe are centered around universe events for their world. So real world events do not bleed into the movie. What James Gunn is talking about, with Superman being an immigrant instead of a refugee from a dying planet, that is all rhetoric that he's doing on interviews. When he was filming his movie, and he wrote his movie, Biden was still president. So all the stuff that's been happening geopolitical-wise right now in our world was not happening when he made the movie. So the two fictional countries that are fighting each other that Superman interrupts in the movie, they could be interpreted as Israel and, like, you know, a Muslim country, or it could just be Middle East countries fighting each other. They're not really depicted as either or. They're fictional, you know, DC Comics things. So, you know. The only thing that's polarizing that people don't like is, I will try to be very vague about this, but do you guys remember why some people didn't like the Telltale Batman game? That's why they won't like Superman. Look out! The new James Gunn. Get out of the way! It's pretty similar to that event. Or another vague response is, Krypton is planet Vegeta. So, that's all I'll say.
There's been an accident. Those people need my
Wait,
help.
we can save people as Superman?
It's not depicted as any country.
No.
Like, any country that you're thinking of that's at war is not, that wasn't even really happening at the time the movie was filmed, so it's not, like, those are in your mind. You may be imagining those countries being at war, but that is not, was in mind when they made them. It is not supposed to be Middle East. It is not supposed to be in the North countries.
I mean, you could interpret it as any country fighting each other, and it plays such a small role in the movie anyway. But
they're just countries.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's some Superman games where you can't save people, Miss Deanna. Locate traffic accident. Superheroing allows Superman to be totally aware of his surroundings. Civilians, enemies, objects, and key events all appear, radar style. Depending on whether they are above or below Superman, they can appear as arrows pointing up or down. Oh no. Enemies are red blips, civilians are green blips, objects are yellow blips. Use the radar to locate traffic accident. Okay. I will try to locate the traffic accident and help people as Superman. Okay, where's this traffic accident? I apparently failed. Oh, maybe it's on the ground. How do I go down?
Yeah, talking about Superman's origin coming to Earth as a baby is not a spoiler. Everyone knows that, unless you were born yesterday.
Yeah,
It's not a spoiler.
I said a very vague thing. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, then you know what it is. Not, or if you understood the Telltale reference that I did for not liking the Waynes and Telltale.
Like, Superman has been around since, like,
all you need to know, 1939. Superman is a good guy in the movie, and, you know, he has his core values. And everybody I've talked to has loved the movie. Amber and I can't afford to see it because we haven't been paid by YouTube. Although Amber said, she told me in the kitchen when we were eating, that once she gets paid from her cooking job, she's going to take me to go see Superman. It's going to be next week. I'm pretty excited. My wife used to take me to see it. So, how do I save people? How do I save people? I don't think I'm helping very much. There's a broken, do I lift this up? What do I do? I'm not doing really well here.
Don't
Okay, I'm on
worry.
the ground.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, Superman has amazing strength, allows him to pick up almost any vehicle. Okay, pick up things. I was next to it. Stand next to it and press A. Superman will then pick the object up. Press A again to put it down. How do you throw the object? Rescue the bus by picking it up.
My first priority is to save
Oh, that's
these
a
people.
bus. I'm trying to rescue you. Let me rescue you. The A button is punching. Oh, there we go. Is there a way to throw people?
You were flying next.
Okay. Yeah, Superman being a refugee is not a spoiler. That's who Superman is in the comics. Because as a baby, he can't illegally immigrate to a country. He's, you know,
He's not
put on a... He's not aware of it. He's put on a spaceship, and his parents send him to Earth.
He's not purposely coming to their country on his own.
And he's legally adopted by the Kents in Kansas, so he is actually a United States citizen. Only in the Smallville show that Tom Welling did that they said that he was an illegal immigrant. Like, they said that in that show because they were trying to change Superman's origin to make it more contemporary. Both Dean Cain's Superman, Christopher Reeve's Superman, Tim Daly's Superman, comic book Superman are all U.S. citizens. They were adopted in the state of Kansas. They did not forge papers. They did that in the Smallville show because, you know, changing it up. Just like they changed Superman's origin a little bit in both Zack Snyder's universe, making the Kryptonians warriors like Amazons, which they did, and they changed, we'll say, some Saiyan aspects of the Kryptonians in James Gunn's universe. So you'll probably see more Saiyans in the future because they did that. But they're going to take parts of Superman and Batman's origins and they're going to twist them a little bit to make them appear different to other things that you already know. That's what they do with movies. It's never exactly as authentic as the comic books. So if you have a problem with that, I mean, cool. I don't really like what I've heard that they've done with Superman's origin either, because I don't like the telltale approach to things. I think that it's good for goodness to be good, and you don't have to change certain aspects of somebody's past to make them try really hard to be a good guy because they're getting away from a stained past of, you know, family member or father or something like that. I don't like that. I don't think that's necessary. I think that just means that the hero is trying really hard to not necessarily do heroic things for the sake of being heroic. He's doing it to get rid of the reputation that his family had of being non-heroic or non-good people. I think that's stupid.
They changed aspects of his well, I mean, I haven't watched the movie, but from what I've heard, they changed aspects of who Kryptonians are.
But, I mean, they did it in Zack Snyder's universe, too, because everyone, including his father, was like a warrior that could sharpshoot everybody with Kryptonian guns, you know? Like, it was like a civil war on Krypton. Kal-El's family versus the House of Zod and things like that. So, I mean, it was very different than, you know, oh, I'm just a scientist and, you know, Krypton's going through stuff. How in the world do I... Oh, how do I put this down? Oh, there we go. I had to really mash the A button.
Hi David, hi Naomi, hi Miss Deanna, hi everyone. Hi Cassie. Yeah, for the Zack Snyder one, they made it like they were having a almost like a civil war. I remember for the, because I can remember because I watched the Christopher Reeve movie recently this year, and in that movie, Zod was a war criminal.
Okay, I just got out of the hospital like yesterday.
Do you need some tea or something?
No, I'm okay.
In that one, Zod was a war criminal, and Kal-El's father, in the Christopher Reeve. I already said.
Oh, you said Christopher Reeve.
In the Christopher Reeve movie, do you need something to drink?
I need to read this and then we can go on with more of your stuff. Super breath. You can put out fires, cool hot objects. It can also be used to blow enemies away. Super breath is done by holding X and then you have to aim the control stick. Use the super breath to put out the truck fire. What truck fire?
I have to sort out that wreck.
Okay. So then I just have to breathe. Is he even breathing? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's good. Can I use my super breath if I'm flying?
I'm probably gonna go. What's Superman's dad's name? Jor-El?
Jor-El, yeah.
Why don't I get you something to drink so you can actually finish the stream?
I can finish the stream fine. I'm not bothering you. If you're annoyed by it, it's just coughing. Drinking's not going to do anything.
Don't you need something to drink so you can...
I need to stop this madness. Fast.
I'm still coughing. Okay,
we don't have any cough drops, guys, so that's not going to be happening. We don't have any cough drops in the house.
Speeding bullet not only allows Superman to fly through the air at incredible speeds, but also inflicts damage on an enemy. While flying, hit R and then steer with the control stick, but you'll have less maneuverability. Using speeding bullet to chase, then smash into the helicopter should convince the robber to land. Okay.
Miss Amber, which would you rather...
Sorry, helicopter.
Which would I rather travel by land, sea, or air? It has to be normal transportation. I think I'd like to go on a boat, Miss Deanna. I would like to go on a cruise ship or something. Or a huge boat across the ocean. I think that would be neat. I'm not a huge flyer. I don't like flying very much. It gives me a headache. And I've traveled a lot over the land, so I'm pretty sick of that. I would love to go on a nice boat ride.
Why is the helicopter stronger than Superman?
So I was just saying, in the Christopher Reeve version, they weren't in a civil war. Zod and his two companions were part of some kind of insurrection or a group of criminals. And as I remember at the beginning of the movie, they had a board of people that Jor-El was part of the board of basically people that kind of
like the Senate of the planet.
Yeah, he was like a Senate member. And they said the deciding vote is yours, Jor-El, because they were tied if they should put these people in the Phantom Zone forever. And it was Jor-El's vote that sent them to the Phantom Zone, and he did this huge speech where he explained how these people were, wrong. What they did was wrong, and that they needed to go to the Phantom Zone. He did this speech, and then he sent them there, and then they were like screaming, like, "No, don't send us there!" And he sent them there, and that's why, in the Christopher Reeve movie, that's why Zod came back after his son, because he was so angry because his dad put him in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, whereas in the Zack Snyder universe, Zod kills Jor-El before Krypton blows up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And in most of the Superman movies that I've seen and stories, Jor-El is a scientist who tries to warn that the planet is going to be destroyed. Yeah. And people don't always hear him, listen to him.
And they made him a warrior. And supposedly the Amazons were going to be of Kryptonian descent.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat. Miss Deanna says, I've never been on a cruise ship. I have been on a ferry. Also, Miss Deanna, I've been on a plane once when I was 15 for a family reunion. We stopped in Atlanta before going to Florida. Awesome, Miss Deanna. Very cool. So, yeah. But yeah, we've heard a lot of interesting things about this. I know a lot of you guys have seen it and like really like it. I guess I could just go over some points that we've just seen people talk about the movie, but we haven't seen it, so I can't possibly like spoil it. Since
This
I
guy is getting on my nerves.
But some
That's
people.
why it could be potential spoilers.
It could be potential spoilers, but some people feel that the Superman expresses too much emotion. And that he's supposed to be more stoic and in charge. They also feel like he should be stronger.
Yeah,
He should not be weak.
I can interject. So James Gunn was heavily inspired by Dean Cain's Superman, the Lois and Clark show, and he also really took inspiration from Tim Daly and the Justice League cartoon. And the reason why Bruce Timm made a Superman show the way he did is Superman in Bruce Timm's universe was, compared to the other power scaling of other Supermen, he was weak. Like, it made for an interesting show, though, because when Lobo would come into blows with Superman, it would almost look like they're on even, playing field. Like, they're both super strong, and Superman would get knocked around by, like, so many different villains and stuff like that. And then later on, when the show was ending, when Justice League was over, they finally let Bruce Timm's Superman cut loose, and he proved that he was just as strong as all the other Supermen from the comics and stuff. It's just, he said he felt like he was living in the world of cardboard, so he basically had to put mental blocks in place in order to prevent himself from hurting people and destroying cities and things like that, because he's so strong. So he purposely nerfed himself, and that's probably what people are saying about the new David Cornsweet Superman, is he's trying very carefully not to damage humans because they're so fragile, as well as the structures that they create and everything like that. So maybe James Gunn will get around to saying that in future Superman movies or another director or something, but they are heavily inspired by the stuff that Dwayne McDuffie wrote in Justice League, the cartoon, as well as what Bruce Timm and Paul Dini did with Superman the animated series. So that's why Superman, compared to the Superman we saw with Henry Cavill, who's like a god, and he's like insanely OP. That's why Cornsweet Superman is going to be more relatable for a lot of people. Just like I was not a big Superman fan until Superman the animated series. Like Superman the animated series was a more relatable Superman to me because he was a guy that wasn't arrogant. He wasn't like, I'm so much stronger than all of you. You can't hurt me except for a magical green rock. Magic hurt this Superman. Some types of electricity and sound and other things like that could hurt him.
Fast.
It couldn't defeat him.
Okay, you got me, Superman.
But it could hurt him, Like he would take
let this guy get
some
away.
licking. So
I've got to take him to the police station.
Ouch! I'm doing really bad with Superman here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying.
Yeah, so they definitely, from what I've heard, like, there's some people that have, even, like, I was watching, like, a video where there were several people talking about their opinions of the Superman movie, and at the end of the video, they said, well, it got an 80% of, or more than an 80% of, like, favorable reviews, so they said no matter what our problems with the movie, it's, like, it's hard to argue with that, because obviously it seems like people like it.
Yep. Also, the critics liked it.
Yeah.
Or not the critics. I mean the audience. Who cares about the critics? The audience liked it. It has a pretty high audience rating, higher than Man of Steel's audience rating. Because Man of Steel was an action movie. Like it was, Superman comes to Earth, our Earth, and people are dealing with him in a post 9/11 setting. So, people are very distrusting, they're very nervous about aliens. And then, of course, Ben Affleck's Batman did not like
I'll come quietly.
the Superman because he deemed him as a threat because he could destroy the world. I don't think I could put the fire out on this helicopter. Picking up civilians is the same as picking up an object. People in need of assistance will have their arms pick up people by pressing A. But what about this helicopter? Couldn't it blow up? Wouldn't it be irresponsible of me not to put out the fire of the helicopter that I caused? You would think that would be a good thing, right? Like, prevent the helicopter from blowing up Metropolis? I can't put out the fire. I put out the fire on the bus.
Well, it's hard for me to say since I haven't seen it, but I'm glad a lot of you guys have seen it. You have to carry the guys.
But what about the helicopter? It could blow up.
Who cares?
Who cares? I'm not Zack Snyder's Superman. I'm not deliberately trying to destroy buildings. Like I'm in a Dragon Ball Z episode. I'm Superman. I'm supposed to be super heroic and save people.
He doesn't have to worry about the helicopter later.
I'm gonna have to. I'm trying to pick him up. Okay, well I'm gonna punch him a little bit, and then I'm gonna take him to jail. Well, so much for the helicopter.
Yeah, I mean, like the main thing that I hear people saying is that they feel like James Gunn doesn't know how to deal with a serious character because Superman is goofy sometimes, but he's also very serious other times. So
But
it's like
Dean Cain and the animated Superman both cracked jokes. Like, it wasn't all the time, but there was humor in both Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, the 90s... Would it be a sitcom? No. We'll say 90s drama. The 90s, like, primetime show. And then the Tim Daly Superman show had moments of where Superman would, like, scare you and be like, you know, I'll be watching you, or you better not do this. As well as there'd be moments where he's joking. You know, so Superman is a character that does have levity. We just didn't see a lot of levity. We saw no levity, really, at all with Henry Cavill Superman. I'm trying to put him down. Nah. Go in the circle.
I feel like Henry Cavill's Superman was supposed to be what Superman would be treated like in today's world instead of maybe the 1940s world or the 90s.
Well, I mean, you know, I think that we're kind of past the Nolan style of doing things now, you know?
Thanks again,
Nobody really wants to have like a realistic version.
There's Superman!
As much, except for maybe Matt Reeves, the Batman.
I thought it was cool.
Well, it was cool. You know, it was a product of its time. I did terrible. Hooray!
But even Henry Cavill preferred to be happier. He liked it when he got to be more happy. The only other thing I've heard from this movie is that people say that I heard somebody say that watching this movie and seeing Crypto the dog will make you actually like Baby Yoda or something. Because they said that they found the dog annoying. But I mean, I guess I'll just have to figure it out. What is a dog? I mean, it's hard for me to believe a dog can be annoying, but I mean, my cat's annoying to me sometimes. So I guess that pet could be kind of annoying.
Cutscene. Nice looking cutscenes.
Superman, it looks like Intergang is back. We've got reports of several officers under fire at Mannheim Warehouse.
I thought we put an end to Intergang last time, Maggie.
So did I. We're mobilizing a squad now.
Okay, I can get there quicker. I'll see what's going on. It's a robot of some sort. At least I won't need to pull my punches.
I don't need to pull my punches, because they're robots. Robots aren't people.
He mentioned pulling punches.
Yep. You have a good sleep, honey, and you have a good night at work.
Thank goodness you're here, Superman. We're in big trouble.
No, I don't. I'm hoping to see Superman next week when Amber gets paid. I think it'll be fun. Punching is the easiest way to dispose of enemies. The 5-punch combo. Superman unleashes a flurry of punches, ending with a powerful knockout punch. I don't think so. You will sleep. You go to sleep now. I'll probably wake you up. I'm gonna be going to bed at 1. Yes, I heard you. Yeah, I'll wake you up when I go to sleep. Yeah, I don't think Pattinson will be in James Gunn's universe either. The easiest way to dispose of enemies is with a super combo. When engaging enemies, you can also use target lock, L. This locks the crosshairs of the enemy until you release the button. This allows you to concentrate your attacks on a single enemy. Punch with the A button to punch. If you're not target locked, pushing on the control stick will cause Superman to punch in that direction. Use it. Useful if surrounded. Target and punch the robots. Tap Z button to snap the camera back behind Superman. So it has Z targeting. I don't think I've ever done anything with this game. I've had it, but I just haven't. Love you too, Amber. Health super bars. The red bar shows Superman's health, and the yellow bars is superpower energy. Oh, they have... The superpowers are tied to a bar again, like the N64. Gosh. The more harm Superman receives, the lower his health gets. The more superpowers used, the lower his energy receives... Revives? The lower his energy gets. Reserves! Okay. You will regain both health and superpowers energy slowly as time passes.
Thank you, Superman! Thank you!
What am I supposed to do? Now they have no cover, though. Oh. Uh-oh.
Begin assault.
What the?
Stunned enemies and super punch. Some enemies become stunned after a big enough impact. Enemies will briefly sway when stunned. Superman can then grapple them and deliver a devastating super punch. Grapple stunned enemies. Stand next to a stunned enemy and then press A to grapple it. Super punch. Tap A button after grappling an enemy to use Superman's devastating super punch attack. Wait. The A button is used for everything? Like A to pick people up, A again to punch? Try a super punch to destroy the robots. Yep, good job, honey. I'm trying to pick them up. Whoa! Okay, that's satisfying.
The Kryptonian is here. Set weapons to maximum power and destroy him. As you command.
That was kind of cool. Throwing objects. Superman can throw objects at enemies. Once an object has been picked up, a target lock on the enemy and throw it. Pick a object up and press A while standing right in the front of an object. Target lock an enemy. Wait, everything is A? That's lazy. You know what this reminds me of? Batman Vengeance. Because Batman Vengeance's control scheme is very similar to this, where certain buttons use everything. You wish Rocksteady made a Superman game years ago. But yeah, I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna see the new Superman movie probably next week, and you know, the power scaling thing that I heard. I don't have a problem with that because I grew up with Superman the animated series, and that was a more relatable Superman to me. Like, it just was. It was like, oh wow, Superman might actually struggle a little bit and the fight will last more than like a few seconds. So, and I liked the writing of the Superman the animated series too. And I really liked Dean Cain's Superman when I was a kid. My problem was, I just didn't like the fact that every villain he fought was lame. Like, I wanted to see him go up against Parasite or, like, Darkseid or somebody. And we never got that because they, you know, the characters would have looked ridiculous in live action. And the technology and the, you know, CGI would have been laughable. Because what they did with Metallo was really bad. It stunk. But that's what that Superman show suffered from. This show was great, but it got canceled too soon. It only had 2 seasons. Actually, yeah, it only had 2 seasons. The Superman the Animated Series was very short. And then it was off the air for a while, and then it came back as part of Justice League, ensemble thing. Okay, so pick up objects with A, target an enemy with L, throw it with A. Try using crates and barrels against robots. Okay. I'm trying to pick up the... Everything should not be A. Okay, throw it. Wow, Superman.
Rapid retreat. Rapid retreat.
Pick it up. Pick up the box. Thank you. Okay, the whole box thing does not work very well in this. Superman punches more than he picks up. That's just a nitpick on my part, though.
Kryptonian!
Why did Tim Daly get replaced by George Newbern?
I need to bring this gang down and bring them down
I
hard.
don't know. Has Tim ever said why he got replaced in Justice League? Because Tim Daly he came back and he did some Superman roles with Kevin Conroy in like animated movies, like what was the name of that one? Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, Superman, Batman, Apokolips, and a few others. I don't know why Tim left for a while, and they got George Newbern. You'd have to ask Andrea Romano. Wait, didn't she die? Wait, is she still alive? I don't remember. I thought she retired. She was the voiceover, like the voice audio director that hired voice actors to be in Justice League. I don't know why George replaced Tim. Maybe Tim was unavailable. I don't know. Superman can rip pipes off walls and use them as a handheld weapon. Objects used as bats will break after a few issues, but will be careful as they can deal incredible damage to the enemy. Pick up a pipe and press A. Swing the pipe with A. Everything is A? Not X or Y? Are you... Where's the pipe? Okay. I mean, that's cool and everything, but I mean, everything is the A button?
Acquire those weapons.
If I could only find out where they're coming from.
X-ray vision. Superman's ability to look through solid objects is extremely useful when trying to locate characters and objects hidden from view. X-ray vision can only be used in first-person mode. First-person mode is activated by holding in the Z button. X-ray, and then press X. Locate enemies in the warehouse using your X-ray vision. Okay. So I go into first-person mode by hitting Z.
I'd better check that out.
Okay, what out? Wait, how do I do X-ray vision again? That's my heat vision. I wasn't paying attention. Locate the enemies. What am I supposed to be seeing here? Pressing the X button. Dumb. You can barely tell that that's see-through. Okay.
So this is where they're coming from.
Aw, I missed that. I'm gonna grab you. Or not. They really should have had the grab button set up in something else. These guys literally look like the League of Shadows in Batman the Animated Series, except they're
I don't think
purple.
that'll be working for some time.
Seriously, though? That dude's... Uh-oh.
That was close.
Why would you flee an explosion?
What are they
You're
so
Superman.
desperate to hide? The whole place is wired to blow. I've got to be careful.
You're Superman. You can, you know, not have to worry about explosions. Okay. Heat vision attacks. Starts fires, deactivates electrical equipment. How? Damages enemies. Heat blasts inflict heavy damage on enemies and objects. This ability uses a lot of superpower energy. Additionally, both powers can also be used from Superman's point of view. First person mode. Z, hold in, Superman's view. Uh-huh. Heat vision, Y. Heat blast, double tap Y. Detonate the barrels using heat vision. Okay.
You'll need to try harder
that's
than that.
satisfying. Okay, they really needed to do a better job with this extra.
I'd better check that out.
What out? The bomb? Check out the door? No? Okay. What exactly am I looking for? I'm not a very good Superman player. Sorry in advance. No bad guys here. I'm looking for the bad guys with my X-ray vision game. Thank you. Oh, I found it. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's right. I have a power meter. Haha. Yeah, but look at the design of the robots here. Don't they look like League of Shadows characters? From like that Count Vertigo episode of Batman the Animated Series. Uh-oh.
I don't think that'll be working for some time.
Superman fleeing explosions. That's a very Superman thing to do. What was that say? Superman can slam himself into the ground, inflicting damage to an object or enemy caught in the shockwave. This ability uses a lot of superpower energy. While hovering floor slam, hover in the air and press A. And B buttons together use the floor slam to smash enemies from above. No, Batman's a part-timer in Justice League. Like, they wanted to focus on more of the ensemble characters, and that's why Batman wasn't in the show very much. And it made sense with the storytelling of that universe for Batman not to be in the show very much. They were called the Society of Shadows? I thought they were called the League of Shadows. Alright, here we go. While hovering floor sand. My bad. Oh yeah, that's easy to read. It was assumed... I'm saying we don't have to have a game already, like, new one. It's frustrating that they haven't made a new Superman game yet, totally. Because no one can figure out how to make a Superman game that's interesting with good gameplay, character, just doesn't translate properly for games. I think they could make a fun Superman game. They just choose not to. Floor slam. Hover in the air and press A and B buttons together. Look at this. They made 3 Superman games based on a cartoon show. And they can't make a cool Superman game like Arkham? Yeah, I don't think so. They're just lazy. So hover and then floor slam by pressing A and B together. Whoa! That was satisfying. Bam!
Fatal error.
Error, yes. Being shot with a... Why are they running away? Super spin. An enemy struck by Superman while spinning are sent flying and suffer damage. While on the ground, do a super spin by hitting A and B at the same time. Now we're talking. That is cool! Boom! Alright. Pew pew! Destroy robots and go after the robot's leader. Take me to your leader. Yeah! Oh, I have no superpowers left. Yeah! Okay, now this is getting fun. Why did I never do content on this game? This is actually kind of fun. It reminds me of Batman Vengeance. It has very linear gameplay. It's not a bad thing. Superman! Accessing memory card. Officer down, medium, yes. Overwrite. Game save, press A to continue. Okay.
I guess you don't know when to quit.
Target identified as Kryptonian. Commence firing. I detect a large number of reinforcements closing in. We must fall back. We cannot afford further delay.
Are you okay,
See,
Superman?
got wrecked.
I'm fine, Maggie. Just a little dazed.
Looks like Intergang destroyed any evidence before we arrived.
They're more like interbots than intergang. They aren't human, but highly advanced robots, and they pack a serious punch.
Interbots? Then what's going on?
I don't know, Maggie. But I intend to find out.
It's been a whole week since the Mannheim warehouse raid. See the sign above this building? The Daily Planet. Got that? Mannheim is old news.
But Perry, we really think it ties in with...
Forget it, Lois. Kent, I want you to archive the reports on the Mannheim raid. Lois, I need you and Jimmy to head out of town. Lex Luthor is giving a commencement speech at the grand opening of his new dam. I want both of you to cover it. What are you standing around for, an invitation? Get moving.
Whatever you say, Chief.
And now it gives me great pleasure to declare the Luthor Dam officially open. If all authorized press and VIP admissions would make their way to the monorail.
Great. I get to ride around some water in a train.
All of the prototypes are being transferred to Facility J.
Excellent, Mercy. What is it, Doctor?
Our project status, Mr. Luthor. I wanted to explain...
Your incompetence?
Sir, with all respect,
Your failure, then?
Sir, analyzing the power source...
Is almost impossible. These are sophisticated weapons. Fusion dynamics is a technology we know very little about. No longer your problem, Doctor. I've found someone who does.
You should have checked out earlier. You took one heck of a blast, Superman. Energy weapon of some kind.
But exactly what kind of energy?
At a guess? Fusion.
Is that possible?
It's a little early for the 4th of July.
Jimmy! Lois!
Right on schedule, Superman.
Yep, Lex won't mind wrecking his property in order to get Superman to, you know, be in trouble.
Thank goodness you're here, Superman. We're in big trouble. Superman, quickly, hurry! Over here, Superman! Superman, quickly, hurry! Can you help, Superman? If you lead us to the medical center, Superman, we'll be safe there.
Okay,
I'll have to really move to save everyone.
Too many stuff happening at once. First off,
Make it go away!
okay, how am I gonna save all these people? Okay, first things first, we need to stop this thing from blowing up.
I knew I should have stayed in bed this morning.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Alright, how am I rescuing people? That, just call me
Mother
Cyclops.
told me there'd be
Optic
days like
blast.
this.
What billboard? Why would I pick up the billboard?
I think my luck just ran out.
And?
Make it go away!
Make what go away?
I'm scared!
Get me out of here. I'll be good. I promise.
Where am I supposed to put the billboard?
I knew I should have stayed in bed this morning.
I'm not a very good Superman, I'm sorry. Uh-oh.
Mommy told me there'd be days like this.
Mother told me there'd be days like this.
I knew I should have stayed in bed.
I ruined everyone's chance of being saved. Whoops. Well, I guess there'll be some super casualties, won't there?
I want my mom.
Your mom is not available. She told me to tell you to grow up.
Get me out of here!
Stop living in her basement.
Did you see him put that fire out?
Yeah. That's fun. Why do I need to pick up a billboard? For what reason? And?
Hey, Superman! Thank goodness you're here, Superman. We're in big trouble. Help me, Superman!
Where are you? I'm looking for people to help, but I can't find any people to help. Are you all invisible?
Get me out of here!
Hello? I mean, thankfully it's not timed, but I don't see any people to help. Really.
I think my luck just ran out.
Did you just say my blood just ran out?
Make it go away!
I'm trying to make it go away. And those are robots, those are not people.
Things like this are supposed to happen to other people!
Well, it's happening to you, Chief. I don't know what you want.
Things like this are supposed to happen. I want my mom!
Who's that? Okay, I've already done that.
here. I'll be good. I promise.
I'm liking this less and less.
Still, so I can kill you. This is actually kind of fun.
I want my mom.
It's not bad.
I want to go home.
Get me out of here.
Controls are a little clunky, but it's not bad. Oh, there's a person.
I knew I should have stayed in bed this morning. I think
Is that as fast as you run? That's sad. Okay. That's a very slow run. I can run faster than you. Because I'm super and you're not. Okay, yep. There is an enemy nearby. Where are they?
Make it go away.
What about the people on the train? Oh.
Save me!
The only thing you need being saved from is too much donuts. I'm just saying. Hang on, citizen. 1 of 9 civilians rescued? Oh no. I guess I gotta keep my eye out for civilians. 2 of 9 civilians rescued.
Mother told me there'd be days like this.
Okay. Are some of you, like, trapped and need, like, my X-ray vision to find? There's the sound effect from the TV show. Okay, well, apparently I'll help civilians I didn't even know about. Where there's smoke, there might be a civilian. Up, up, and away! How's it going, champ? Welcome to Super Airlines. This is your captain, Superman, speaking. There you go. Yeah, this is actually kind of fun. Not bad. The clunky controls are, you know, could be a lot worse. Oh, I can do... What? I can do that? I can do... Can I do barrel rolls? Oh my gosh, you can barrel roll! Star Fox Superman! Woo! Yeah, let's go! Do a barrel roll! Your father helped me like that too! That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Alright, where can I find more people in danger? I think we found somebody in trouble. I got you. Hang tight, lady.
Thanks a million, Superman.
No problemo. I'm Superman. I'm here to help. Okay, so now we know that there are civilians actually hiding inside some of these buildings. There's another one. That's one way of doing that. Up, up, and away! That used to be Superman's catchphrase. Plop.
Thank you, Superman!
You're welcome! 9 civilians. Oof. Saved. We have to find some more.
Get me out of here.
Where are you? No worry, I can use my X-ray vision to find you. Probably.
This is not what I expected to happen today.
Okay, where are you, lady? Oh, we found her. Okay, come back here. Superman's gonna give you a lift. And...
Oh, Superman. If it hadn't been for you, I might have...
Might have what? Censored? Okay. Superman, if it hadn't been for you, I might have censored. Oh no, not censored. It's terrible. No civilian there. I don't have time to use X-ray vision. I'm just going to destroy everything. This is my Superman playthrough, so... Who cares about property damage? Ba-bam! I'm Zack Snyder's Superman. Ah, too soon. I'm a terrible person. Okay. Who cares about property damage? Lex will pay for it. Human lives are at stake. If you're in need of assistance, call out to me. And I will save you. I don't hear anybody asking for help. Nope. I don't think there's any more garages. Why do I need to get the billboard? We're missing somebody. Where are you? Ow. Alright, this is getting really irritating. Where are you? It says you're on my radar, but I don't see you on my radar. All the way over here, there's nobody here. Where the green flashing spot is? That's what I thought too, but I don't see anybody. Usually they're like making noise or something. There's nobody here. They wouldn't be in the water. Defeated by a box. Curse is lead. Might have to do this again. The last person is not showing up. There we go. How you doing? You should have called for help sooner.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
No problemo. Uh-oh. Oh, that can't be good.
Superman, you need to replace the 3 generators at the base of the dam in order to restore power. Without power, there's no way of operating the floodgates and the dam will burst. Spares are stored in warehouses to the west of the dam. Hurry,
Replace the damaged generators. Okay, and what do I replace them with? Right, but where are these objects to replace the generators? That's a trash can. Well, that doesn't look good. Superman, you shouldn't be able to hurt me with machine guns. Hello, Superman. Goodbye. Now, where do I find those generator parts?
Program terminated.
Go down, dude.
Program terminated. Terminal damage detected. System
You want me to take this one?
That'll do nicely.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's what they want you to do. That'll do nicely. I just picked this up like it's nothing. That'll do nicely. Dun, 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 dun. Just stick it in here. Oh wow, that's cool.
One down.
It's pretty easy. Okay, I did this one, so the one next to it. Yeah, I think this game's not bad. For, you know, a product of its time, it's really not that bad. I bought it, but I never really played it before. Like, I've had this in my collection a long time. But I just didn't think about playing it. Yoink. So what they don't tell you is in order to pick stuff up... Oops. I think it was timed, wasn't it? Oh no! Is it timed?
Superman, you need to replace the 3 generators at the base of the dam in order to restore power. Without power, there's no way of operating the floodgates and the dam will burst. Spares are stored in warehouses to the west
They
of
should
the
really
dam.
have a timer to
Hurry.
tell you how long you have.
That'll do nicely.
Yeah, they should really have a timer to show you how long you have to do this. Oh well.
One down.
They ran out of the way of my super punches. Okay.
Unit integrity breached. Unit integrity
Come on, guy, we got no time. Let's go. Run faster, dude. Thank you. One more to go. Not a lot of time left to do it. That is satisfying.
Unit integrity breached.
Come on, dude, go, go, go. We're running out of time. The dam's gonna burst. Running out of time. Is it as fast as you can go lugging that thing, Superman? Come on.
That was close. The entire valley could have been flooded.
Uh-oh.
Lois!
Hurry and save the cable car. Where's the cable car? Oh no! Game over. You have to play the whole thing again? Oh, that's messed up. I had no idea where Lois was. Superman did awesome. Okay, where the heck is the cable car?
Lois!
There, what do I do? Okay, made it. It's not like I can throw the cable car, so... That would be interesting. Eat cable car.
If the pins slide loose, the dam will collapse.
I need to push the pins back, and quickly.
Oh my gosh.
I can't let this happen. Almost there.
Oh my gosh.
I can't do it. Almost
Oh, I'm really feeling it. Woo.
I can't do it!
Yep, got it. Oh my gosh!
I can't let this happen.
I'm trying! They don't make them like this anymore.
I'm running out of time.
I can't
Ah!
almost there.
Ah! Yes! Whew. Feel the burn of that one. Oh. $19.99. This is 2003. No. Late 90s games did not look this good. No. This is 2003, 2004. Probably. You saved the dam! Hooray!
Fusion dynamics. I knew it. I have to tell Superman.
I don't think so, Professor Hamilton.
Uh-oh.
Superman, what happened here?
Some kind of interbot attack. Though as far as I know, there was no motive.
Lane here. When? Of course, I'll let him know.
What is it, Lois?
Superman, scientists are missing all over Metropolis. Professor Hamilton among them. Strange that LexCorp hasn't lost any scientists, isn't it?
Agreed. Considering that Luthor has some of the best minds on the planet working for him. You never did tell me how you got those Lex Lab passes.
First rule of journalism, Smallville. A reporter never reveals her sources.
Let's take a look inside, but stick to the plan, Lois. We don't want to be discovered.
When have you ever known me to ruin a perfectly good plan?
The raised eyebrow, classic Superman. Oh, a stealth level? We'll do that tomorrow. No. This is not Superman 64. Superman 64 did not look this good. Let's not insult this
I had
game.
no
This game's
idea
fun.
Lex Labs was so huge.
This game is made in the same capacity as Batman Vengeance on GameCube and PS2. Alright, we're gonna quit game and do more tomorrow. Yep. Okay, that's fun. I like this. Superman! Special features. What are special features? Biographies, movie theater. Shadow of Apokolips, a robot of some sort, right on schedule. Behind the scenes, biography. Superman, Mercy, Lois, Lex, Jimmy, Maggie, Perry White. Even the character model looks pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't tell you what year it was. I'm pretty sure this was like 2003. Anyway, guys, that does it for today's Superman episode. Superman will continue tomorrow. And it should be super fun. There's actually going to be more Superman than Batman tomorrow. So, going to have Marvel Rivals, Superman, and Superman in Fortnite. Because I believe he has a new Superman skin that's going to unlock tomorrow. So, or something like that. Or we can work towards getting comic book Superman. But, yeah, pressing the button, the A button, like, rapidly really tired me out. But, this Superman game's a lot of fun, actually. I'm surprised I never really looked at it years ago. So, you know, kind of cool that we're looking at it now. So all this week will be Superman. So that's the thing. Alright guys and gals, that's where the Batman stream will be. We'll be playing with Robin next. Thanks so much for watching. And hopefully you guys enjoyed Superman, Shadow of Apocalypse, Episode 1. More tomorrow. Next up, Batman, Arkham Knight, 10-year anniversary stuff. God bless and happy gaming. See you on the next stream.